So now imagine you've met someone at a bar. When is it appropriate to bring up relationship goals in face-to-face conversation, making it in an elegant way without embarrassing yourself, without looking too needy?
Yeah, actually, on that note, I'd like to build off of kind of like what Erin said in one of her previous answers, where you don't
Mm.
want go into a relationship with no expectations,
Yeah.
because I think it's very important, definitely for the first date, to just be yourself. Just be you. Don't say that, oh, like this is what I want out of my partner. And I feel I know I don't fall within this category, but I feel like that's something that older people tend to do a lot more because they don't want to waste their time. But I feel like when you go into a first date, second date, don't go into it with the mentality that, hey, I hope I'm not wasting my time again. Like that needs to get cut out. You just need to be yourself and allow the other person to also be themselves too.
Mm.
And I also feel like it just takes a certain amount of intelligence in a way too, to be able to sort of say, for example, like kind of like how Hamza was saying, that like if you want someone as a leader, you don't have to go up and ask him, "Hey, are you a leader?" No, it's from certain other questions, such as like, "Oh, well, like the normal question, what do you do for work?
Yeah.
How do you like it? What are like your favorite things about it?" And from people's answers to certain things, you can kind of gauge these traits. I feel
Okay.
like yeah, like, I feel like you don't have to directly ask someone, "Are you a leader? Are you a God-fearing person? Do you respect women? Do you beat women? Do you do" like, just like those, like, seriously, like, it's like you don't like, if you ask people those questions straight up, of course they're gonna give you the answer that you want because they can see that's what you want. So you feel like you have to, like, find a way to mold different questions in such a way that you're able to pick out the information that you need. It's almost like an interview. I feel like all people do this on interviews, like job interviews, where you try to obviously be the person that your employer wants you to be, but a good interviewer will be able to read between the lines. Same with dating.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think, like, to me, if a person talks about things that they want to instill in my
Mhm.
perception about them, to me, it's a red flag, honestly. So bragging is never attractive.
Yeah.
Okay, bragging is never attractive. It's much better to see if the person is a leader. It's much better to see what they are into. It's much better to hear from somebody else good things about them or bad things about them
Mhm.
compared to asking them about this and maybe getting a lie or whatever.
People can
Yeah.
talk all they want, but like some people are all talk and no action. So on my first date with my husband, I laid out exactly what I wanted down to a timeline. I wanted it to be clear that I was dating to marry, not for fun or casually. If he had not been open to this, we would have had a great date, but not continued seeing each other. Since he was looking for the same thing, we kept dating and eventually got married. Don't waste anyone's time to pretending to be casual when you're looking for a long-term commitment. Be fully transparent and always remember you can't say the wrong thing to the right person.
Beautiful.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Beautiful. Love it.
What's meant for you will never pass you by. I'm a strong believer of that.